Hey everybody, I'm here today to do a video of a journal that I will be listing in my Etsy shop later today, and it is another pretty pink one that I have been working on for a while. So I'm just going to take this. It's just got some tulle closure, and I've just got a little I don't even know if it's if you call this a grommet or not. But that's what the closure is, and then it's got this really pretty doily on here as well. And let me try and get a little bit higher so you can see. So it's one signature, and it's pretty packed full of stuff. So first off, we've got it was made with a cracker box, and the spine here is fabric, which the signature was attached to. Got some beautiful digitals in here as well. A little lace pocket with this vintage photo. Obviously it came out of somebody's scrapbook. It's really pretty. I think that was their wedding photo actually. And just a little piece of paper here with a cute little dangle on a rusted paper clip. And here, this is vintage wrapping paper. And a little pocket here with some punched vellum, a couple little eyelets, and just this little ad from an old magazine. Here we have a blank invoice, and we just got a little pocket made here in the top corner. And background television show today, my friends, is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And that's another receipt there. And we've got, this is from a book of prints of roses. And this is Antique Ledger from 1866. And I just, had gotten some little eyelets and stuff and charms, and this is the card. And I just, this was the background on it. So I just did a tiny collage, and then I added some of my vintage buttons to it. And here is just some texture paste on some packing paper, and a collage on that page too. And here I printed on some vintage music paper. I put it in my printer, and this is a pretty old photo here of a lady by her flowers. That's another rusted paper clip. And here we have this beautiful embossed postcard. Just put that on there. And this is a French book, and I've just coffee dye stenciled it. And this is some antique fabric here that I just put on. And this is a printable. I think this is well-loved journals. And we just got a little, this was done with a die, and I just put a stamp on there. And on the back, I just added this little receipt, and then a tab and a card there. And this is on vellum, really heavy vellum. Here is a book that I got from Aloha. It's learning Italian. And this is a vintage envelope. I liked the, well, first of all, it's an airmail envelope, so that's number one, right? And here, this is packing paper, which I embossed, and it made it really, really thin. and loose. And here we have some recipes for cornflake macaroons. And this is from an antique cookbook. And it's just a ad for salad seasoning and household cleaner. Yum. Here we have another vintage music sheet. I just had this printed vellum page here. And another rusted paper clip with just a little bit of lace trim. Here we have this wallpaper that I found a little while back. And I've just made one of these ruby and pearl inspired little tags there. And it's got a little pocket to put something in. And this is just a reading list. And I've just put a little eyelet and ribbon on the top. Here's a page from an ad. I think this is the one for Wales. And this is a receipt from, or an invoice from 1938. And here I printed on some tracing paper. And this is a page from just a notebook. All the pages had this pretty print on it. And inside I've just added this fussy cut rose, and then I made this tag to go in that little pocket, and this is supposed to be here. And this is from 1945, and it's an army paper, and it was restricted. And so here we have, just on this coffee dye lined notebook paper, just have a couple tags. This one is playing with, what do you call that? Distress ink, or distress oxide, sorry. Here we've got a tiny little perfume label. Here is a photo from an antique Jane printable. I just put a little ticket back in there. I distressed the photo, and then I put some tape across it. And there's the back of that 1909 that paper is from. And in this is coffee dye tracing paper. And this is a tiny little bit of Amity Bloom washi that I got on a Happy Mail from Kate at Pixie K Design. And here I've just taken this old envelope and I've made it into a little booklet and put your pages in there. So you can write if you don't have enough writing space, excuse me. And this, I think, was an Amity Bloom printable, so I just made it a little tuck there. And a little lace applique there. And here, this is paint chip. And this is Raindrop Lila. And I printed that on photo paper. And on this little piece of embossed paper, I added this little piece of fabric trim, a couple antique buttons, and a rusted safety pin. And here's from a book, Windsor magazine. I don't know what year that's from. And we've got some more antique ledger. And this is an envelope from 1965. I love the brown envelopes. Love them. And here, I don't know the date on this, but this is like a letter post where someone wrote letters on it. And part of that page from the book of roses. And here I've taken a page from a book of needlecraft. I think it was a Reader's Digest. And this is just a piece from an Amity Bloom tag. And I've just made it a tab. More of that fabric there. And this is also from Kate at Pixie K Design from her Happy Mail. And this is beautiful wallpaper. And here we have a vintage check. from 1929. And a beautiful printable page here. And on the back, this is an authentic cello envelope. And this is a tag I've made. This is from Blackwork, this printable Blackwork on Ko-fi. And I've just made a little collage on it, as well as on the back. And all of those things are vintage items on those collages. This is just a beautiful image from an antique magazine, and just her outfit is just gorgeous. So there's the back of that. I think it was a German book, yeah. And here I just fussy cut a piece of a printable and made it like a tab on the page. That part of that check. And that's the needlework book. The roses. And here is, I've got a book dart there. And this is a first day issue. It's from Moldova. I just loved all the different colors on it and the different stamps and all of this on the back. And this is the back of that vintage envelope. The ledger there, and this is just a, I don't know what year this is, but it's part of an invoice, I think. Here's that book page, the embossed paper with a little bit of homemade cello tape. That's the dictionary page. Just a little piece of fabric on there from a shirt as a tuck to pop something in there. It's the invoice, the coffee stained tracing paper, and here is just a card. I don't know. I think it might be German. It's part of that letter. This is that restricted. I guess it was saying who's going where. All the soldiers' names. So this is stencil coffee dyed. And there's that tracing paper printable. You see, that's from the Wales book. And here again, I've just taken another piece of cardboard that had the holes in it, and I've done another collage on it. And this is a piece from a vintage earring, this tiny little dot there. And this page was just a plain, the back of the wallpaper, but what I've done is I've taken the back piece of one of the napkins I had, and the back piece was embossed. So it gives a really cool texture to the back of that page. And there's the wallpaper. Here's the music page. And here's another little receipt from, I think it's, well, looks like it says 52, but I think it's, I don't know, 12, because that looks too, the writing looks too old for 52. And peanut butter cookies. And we got some texture paste, and I punched the edge of that packing paper. There's the back of that envelope, the Italian book, and again another little, I took the top of another little Amity Bloom tag, and then this little lace just matched perfectly with that. And here we've just got a piece of, this is from a Happy Mail that I got, this older pink piece of paper that I salvaged. So I just collaged it a little, and then on the back on this vellum is just another fussy cut flower. And I just love this pink. Isn't this awesome? Yeah. And then just some stamps. I thought that matched. And they're from Canada, so that's a neat part. And this is a book from, it's Dutch, and it just is the value of different porcelains. And this is the back of that music paper that I printed on. So here just a lace belly band with a vintage postcard. I don't know what date it is from. And then another of these first day covers, and this one is just, there's just so much to see, and I love that. It's just so much to look at. It just adds extra little feature. And then you know, it's kind of like a little geography lesson too. There's a printable here. This is just a printable page that I thought looked really good here. And I've just taken this lace and then added a piece of fabric and a piece of velvet trim and then one of my vintage buttons. And then I've added this authentic vintage button card in there. More of the antique ledger, the floral book, these two, I guess they're invoices, or goods ticket, I don't know what you call those. There's the vintage wallpaper. That's just the back of that book page, and there's the spine fabric, and here's the back page of the book. So yes, we are done. And I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, sorry, I shook the table. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will wake up soon. It's just, we have a snow squall warning, but it is so sunny right now, I can hardly see. But anyway, it's vitamin D, right? Everybody have a marvelous day, and we'll talk to you very soon. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And if you think you know someone that might be interested in watching my channel, I would be honored if you would send them over to me. Thank you all. Bye.